Well, hey there. Welcome to day 269 of life according to YoBo. No mess, no stress, no BS. I'm telling you, it is absolutely possible. I spoke to someone last week, went to a funeral. They were telling me about all the family drama. I just spoke to someone earlier today, got a funeral coming up Saturday, and they were talking about all the family drama. I said, honey, child, I am, woo, if people only knew that you could live a life with no mess, no stress, and no BS. That's what YoBo is teaching you. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. In the day 268 message, let's go there. Pause my song. In the day 268 message, YoBo was trying to help y'all, ladies, trying to help you. Listen, let me tell you what we do. Well, let me tell you what YoBo does. And most of the people I know, most females I know when it comes to relationships, we move too fast. We move too fast. Because remember, we have the power. Yes means yes and no means no. We don't ask enough questions. We're gullible. We believe whatever somebody tells us. Just saw the Baby Daddy show last week. Two women on there, two silly women with their babies that the man wasn't claiming. And the woman said, he told me he wanted to marry me. He wanted me to be his wife and we would have a family. Then they switched to the other woman. She said, he told me he wanted to marry me. And he wanted me to have his baby and we would be a family. So when dude finally came out, Maury said, are you just going around proposing to women? He said, no, Maury, that's just what I tell them. That's my line because women believe it. If I tell a woman I want to marry her and I want her to have my baby, she's going to give me whatever I want. The line is working for dude. So the next time you meet a man, ladies, and the first thing he said is he want to marry you and he wants you to have his baby, and this rascal ain't took you to meet his mama, listen, game has to recognize game. That's why YoBo is here trying to help you. We just got to get up on our game. We move too fast. We don't ask enough questions. We're gullible. We believe whatever lie somebody tell us. We're impatient because we want what we want. We're looking at the calendar. Every time a year rolls around and our birthday comes, then we say, another year and I'm still not married. Marriage is not the prize. The man is not the prize. If you are single, you don't understand this. But just look at all your single girlfriends who didn't understand it either. You went to their wedding and you were hating on them. And 5 years later, they were single all over again if it took that long. Marriage is not the prize. Just look at all the people you know getting divorced. Look at all the people in your church getting divorced. And they got Jesus and they can't make a marriage work. We don't learn from our past mistakes, ladies. And we don't want to listen when your homegirl says, don't date him, girl. We don't want to listen when people come along giving us advice. Some of y'all don't want to listen to this. But the truth is still the truth. I'm telling you, if you get this down pat, you're going to be all the better for it. Well, no sooner than I posted the 268 video, day 268, my cousin Candace Mosby, had shot a video and she posted it. I'm going to read you everything she wrote. She was saying, I don't know what she's going through. That ain't none of my business. But she was watching Joel Osteen and she said that message helped her so much. And it was a good segue from where I'm going. And this is what she says. She says, Joel Osteen was saying, don't be mad at God or anybody else because you moved when you were not supposed to move. Remember what I just said, ladies? We move too fast. We want what we want. Timing is everything. Just because you're in the fire and it's hot as hell, you got to know that the Lord is in there with you. Just because you sitting at home on New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, all that, you home alone, honey, you better know that the Lord is there with you. You mad because you want you a boo to buy you candy and buy you stuffed animal. Honey, men don't do that. And if they do it when they're dating you. But rarely in a marriage do they continue to do that. You may get that stuff on special occasions. Girl, you better go buy your own box of candy and buy your own stuffed animal, and you ain't got to worry about nobody nudging you the next morning talking about what's for breakfast. God's timing is everything. Still from my cousin's message. And understand that God's timing is not your timing. God's timing could be to help you get where YoBo's trying to get you. And that is healed, whole, dropping all that baggage that you've been carrying around for a lifetime. You got to let it go before you drag it into somebody else's life, jack up their life, and then bring children into your mess. We often take God out of the equation and we want to figure it out for ourselves because we want what we want, but timing is everything. And waiting ain't easy. You see where I am right now? I'm in a place of waiting. It is not easy. But when you're waiting, you stay busy. You don't sit at home moping. Take an art class. Take a photography class. Go to cosmetology school. Volunteer at the convalescent home. Get yourself busy doing something. Then you won't feel as though you're just sitting around with absolutely nothing to do and life is passing you by. If life is passing you by, it's because you let life pass you by. Let life pass you by. Let me see. Oh, we get discouraged when nothing happens. Timing is everything. Now, this is what I inserted into her message. My husband planted a garden last year. He bought some nice little soil, planted tomatoes, put the Miracle Grow on it. Ooh, and I told y'all I loves me some homemade tomatoes, and we waited and nothing happened. We waited and nothing happened. We waited again, nothing happened. Did a little research, only to discover he planted the tomatoes at the wrong time. There was nothing wrong with the soil. There was nothing wrong with the seed. The timing is everything. We need to be where we need to be at the right time. And when you on the go and when you running from here and running from there, you'll miss the wrong time. The best thing for you to do is to sit still so you will be ready when the right time comes. When is the right time? I'll tell you this much. God don't have no calendars in heaven. I almost said Texas. He don't have any calendars in heaven. He doesn't have any clocks in heaven. The right time is the right time, whenever that may be. Well, honey, life according to YoBo, sit yourself still, baby doll. Don't you move. Don't you go nowhere. Timing is everything. And for all y'all who mad because you don't have a man, let me tell you what my friend missionary Joyce Jeffers said. The only thing worse than not having a man is getting the wrong man. Y'all come back tomorrow for more of Life According to YoBo. Bye-bye.